quick announcements along the way so that you know where we're at and what you're looking at. I'll try not to overdo it. The first thing I'd like to tell you is that we just left the suburbs of Denver and we're now into the foothills of the Colorado Rocky Mountains. And as we start right here, we begin quite an engineering feat. In 1903, this track was laid out with a nearly perfect 2% grade all the way to the Continental Divide. That begins here. We're going to be climbing for about the next 35 miles. The beginning of this track required several 10-degree turns where we're going to be able to switch back twice and see our tracks above us. If you look to the left-hand side of the train and up on those hills, you'll be able to see where our train is going to be in just a few minutes. Folks, we're going to be climbing through these Big Ten curves for about the next 15 minutes before entering the next section of track called the Tunnel District. Thank you.
We were booking there for a while. Man.
I know, when we first went to bed, I was like, you could just, I mean,
Great Plains, downtown Denver, Castle Rock in the south, and Greeley in the north, and everything in between. More than 2 million people live within the line of sight right now. Folks, those Great Plains stretch on flat for the next 1,500 miles heading east, and everything to the west is the Rocky Mountains. We're going to be weaving in and out of tunnels in the Flatirons rock formations up above Boulder, Colorado, which is the home of the University of Colorado. Some of the more dramatic scenery of any place on the entire Amtrak system. Thank you. Springs Rock and State Park. We're now going to take a hard left turn and go through a long sweeping tunnel. When we emerge out of that tunnel, you'll get your first good glimpse of the main range of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado and the Continental Divide. When we are going to go directly underneath those mountains in the Moffat Tunnel in about 35 minutes. Folks, that water is on the western slope primarily because of what's called the rain shadow effect. That's a phenomenon where all of the moisture coming across the continent backs up against the spine of the Colorado Rockies, and the rain and snow primarily falls on the western side, not the eastern side. Denver would not exist as the city it is if it weren't for the Moffat Tunnel and the water that comes through it.